It's my body, it's my choice. This is a chant that abortion supporters use at their rallies, supporting only the women themselves. Tolerance and protection of human rights are essential. Everyone is a master of their own life, and they should be allowed to choose how they want to live it. However, there is a danger of too much freedom. Or as a wise man once said, absolute freedom will destroy the freedom absolutely. Abortion is never morally right. No matter the reason, it always results in a death. I have been interested in this topic for a few years now, resulting in extensive research, and I believe I have enough information to adapt to the pro-life viewpoint confidently. This information is useful to people because abortion has recently been a topic in politics, and people need to know about subjects that candidates stand beside. Many societal issues are relatively new, but abortion is not one of them. It has been a hot topic for years since Roe v. Wade was passed in 1973, making it legal. At the bedrock of abortion is the argument of when life begins. The pro-abortionists argue that life begins at birth, and the unborn baby can be terminated at the mother's will any time during the pregnancy. The problem is, science has already debunked this. The American College of Pediatricians concurs with the body of scientific evidence that a unique human life starts when the sperm and egg bind to each other to create a single hybrid cell called a zygote. According to W. L. Saunders, every human being begins as a single-cell zygote. It grows through the embryonic stage, then the fetal stage. It's born and develops through infancy, through childhood, and through adulthood until death. Each human being is genetically the same human being at every stage, despite changes in his or her appearance. Most abortions take place 6 to 24 weeks into a pregnancy. An unborn baby has a heartbeat just 22 days after conception. At 6 weeks, fingernails form, and at 18 weeks, the baby can feel pain. Pro-choicers insist that life begins at birth, but if a non-beating heart means life is not present, then why doesn't a beating heart mean that life is present? Late-term abortions generally take place during or after the 24th week of pregnancy. Studies show that 50 to 70% of babies born at 24 weeks survive and live perfectly healthy. That means that healthy, viable babies are being killed. Late-term abortions are only legal in 19 states, and most of them for special reasons, such as rape, incest, or health of the mother. Most abortionists claim that abortion is necessary in those special cases, but the truth is, only 4% of abortions that are committed are for those special cases, and the other 96% are solely for convenience. Women not wanting to face consequences of their actions. They say they aren't financially prepared or it was just unplanned. Abortion is rationalized by saying the mother did what was right for the child. But it died, so is it the best thing for the child or for the mother? It is a selfish cop-out that has become too readily available. One of the most significant defenses of abortion would be that it is the woman's body and she can decide what to do with it. But an unborn baby is not part of her body. If it were, then a pregnant woman would have 20 fingers and 2 hearts and 4 eyes. But she doesn't. The genetic makeup of the woman stays the same. The unborn baby has different DNA and different fingerprints, so that it must mean it's its own person. Pregnant women have restrictions placed on them for the safety of the baby, such as drinking alcohol, smoking, flying at high altitudes, and even riding amusement park rides. If we really went along with, it's my body, it's my choice, then these restrictions wouldn't be a thing. Pregnancy do and don't books wouldn't be a thing because it's her body and her choice, so she can do whatever she wants to do. It's not illegal for the mother to kill the baby. If anyone else does or tries to kill it, then it's illegal. The Unborn Victims of Violence Act, passed in 2004, recognizes that when a criminal attacks a pregnant woman and injures or kills both her and her unborn child, he has claimed 2 human victims. It defines child in utero as a member of the species Homo sapiens at any stage of development who is carried in the womb. 38 states have laws with more harsh penalties if the victim is murdered while pregnant. So why is an unborn baby not considered a person when the mother decides to terminate it, but it is a person when the mother wants to keep it? Seems a little contradictory. Some say abortion is a female reproductive right. The definition of reproduction is the production of offspring by a sexual or asexual process. Of course, women should have the choice to reproduce, but once they have reproduced, they do not have the right to kill what they have produced. At that point, it is no longer her decision. Abortion has and will always be a controversial topic. The more abortion is understood, the more one realizes it is an anti science, anti life, and anti woman. Science says that life begins at conception and that it is its own body. Referring to an unborn baby as just a clump of cells is true if you also consider an 80-year-old woman as just a clump of cells. A human being is the same being throughout its lifetime. Abortion is selfish and should not be considered a reproductive right because once the baby is formed, it's its own person. That person could become the next Einstein or Mother Teresa. Everybody deserves a chance at life.